What's going on, guys? My name is Ted, and I'm bringing you guys a quick free-for-all. 30-1 is going to be the final score using my ACR with the silencer and extended mags. But let's not talk about the gameplay. I want to talk about spawns, and it has to do with the gameplay because I want you to watch, in very particular, this spawn up here to the right. Up there to the right, you're going to notice several guys keep coming at me from that one spawn location. So there's one guy, and we're going to turn around here, check my back, come over here, and bam, he's spawned again. So there we go, get sleight of hand, turn my corner, come back over here, and bam, he's there again. Okay, that's fine, that's 3 guys in a row, that's not a problem, yeah, that's perfectly normal. Turn back here, bam, he's there again. Okay, the same guy 4 times in a row. There, he finally spawned a different spot, but it's still right next to me. It's like, what the hell are you doing, game? The spawn system is very, very broken, and the only way I can put it is that the spawn system tries to put it at a payback spawn, which everyone knows about. It's just wherever you kill someone at, the game will try to put them in a very close proximity to where the person that killed them is. That way they can get a payback kill. It keeps the pace of the game going very, very quick, and it keeps everyone a little bit happy. That way they can, revenge the guy that just killed them. Well, I don't like the system, neither does the host apparently, because he just backed out, and he backs out. Another host backs out later on. I was pissing everyone off this game. A lot of fun. But anyways, I propose a different spawn system. Here's what I propose, and this is what I've been thinking about, and this works for other core game modes, not just free-for-all, so it works for Team Deathmatch and Domination. Let me know what you guys think. It needs to be tweaked, obviously, but I want to hear everyone's feedback, and this is my personal thoughts. I go on about spawns a lot, so I do know a lot about the system. As it stands right now, it's a point-based system where each spawn in the game, when someone dies, the game will automatically determine where they should spawn at based on a point system where, say it's a payback spawn, that'll be a +1 point, and the game will consider that as a little bit better of a spawn, whereas if it's away from everyone and there's no one near it, it'll put it -1 point, so the game won't spawn someone there as likely because it's a -1 point. So there's a bunch of points, there's a bunch of different categories that the game looks into when picking someone's spawn. And I don't like that system because payback is a point and proximity to people is a point. I don't like that. Here's what I propose, and try to bear with me because I know it's kind of an in-depth concept. Here's what I propose. I propose that the game puts people at a very moderate range away from the action. I propose people about halfway across the map from someone else, out of the action, not so close to the action. However, I also want them to build in lightweight and extreme conditioning into every single player to give them a little bit faster movement speed and a little bit farther sprint time. That way they can easily get back into the action, but they're not spawning inside the action. Because there's a lot of times when people will spawn into the action, and I don't think they necessarily want that. I think that the game likes that because it keeps it fast-paced, and it's very, very true. Everyone wants a fast-paced game. But I feel like if everyone could just take 3 or 4 more seconds to go sprint and sprint a little bit faster, sprint a little bit further, and get into the action themselves and choose how much action they want to get into. There goes the other host. I think it would make the game a lot better. And I propose a little bit slower pace of a game, a little bit one where the spawns are a lot more cautious, a lot more reserved and held back midway through the map, and a little bit away from the action. But make it so that they're a lot safer. Make it so that you have to physically run into the action. You don't just spawn in the middle of it. The maps seem very, very small right now in Call of Duty because there's such fast-paced action because you spawn literally on top of other people. And that's one way around it. It's one way to make the maps feel small. But I feel like if they just boosted your overall movement speed by just a little bit and gave you a little bit more sprint time, that way you can get into the action yourself, and that way you're not just spawned into it. Let me know what you think. I know it's far from perfect. I know that they'd have to change the perks around a little bit. They'd have to make the lightweight perk a little bit, or the speed proficiency. They'd have to give it an even bigger increase. Maybe make marathon or extreme conditioning, turn extreme conditioning into marathon. And they're not going to make these changes. I guarantee you they won't. But it's just a food for thought. One day, when I'm the developer over there in Infinity Ward, which will never happen, but if it ever did, the game would be perfect, and it would be a great sponsor, and I'd be happy, and hopefully y'all guys would be too. But we'll see what happens. Let me know what y'all think, though. Everyone's got different thoughts in the spawn system. Maybe it's fine the way it is. Maybe you just never notice any problems. I noticed tons of problems, but that's my personal opinion. I want to hear yours. Leave them down below. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.